Good afternoon. Hello to all of Steve and Jenny's YouTubers and all of the subscribers. Thank you very much for all your support. As you can see in the background, we're here at the movies at Maroochydore today. We've come to see Thunderbolts, obviously based on a true story about the Avengers.
And the
New Avengers. So we're just giving you a bit of a snippet, just let you know what our rating was. We've got family members going to see it this week.
Yeah.
So what did we think?
I give it a 12.
A 12? Yeah, we always have quite high ratings. But good movie, we loved it. If my mate hasn't nodded off, it's action right through, from beginning to end, start to finish. So we'll keep you updated. We've got a pretty busy week this week with fitness, some social outings. We'll keep you up to date with everything that's going on. We're back with Adam again this week, so that's going to be awesome. And it's been a good start to the week so far. Hello, all of the YouTubers have just been in to see Mission Impossible. What do you think?
I think it's definitely a 12. Tom Cruise is unbelievable. Actually, it was recent, unfortunately, Tom Cruise again.
There was many times that I looked across and my mate was just had pure pleasure on his face, absolutely loving the film. There were some funny parts, wasn't there?
I do.
The big difference from the first one, isn't it? Yeah. Do we think we're going to come back and see this one again?
Yes.
The thing is, like, we're in the major picture theatre here at Nambour, and it's just such a fantastic facility here. We put the seats back and we nearly nodded off, but we had a good time. It was great. All right, keep you up to date. Bye. No, absolutely not. See ya. We're just in the Yandina little village here, getting Steve's favourite, which is his fish and chips. He absolutely loves it. As you can see him there in the background, loving life. He's got his lion's hat on, and we're just in preparation to go and see Adam this afternoon and have another fantastic session. We are here for a little bit of a time. We try and get out as much as possible and live that normality of life. So we'll send you some footage of today with Adam and what we're doing, but from us, we'll see you soon.
Hi, I just wanted to put a little bit in with this video because most of it's on exercise, workouts in the pool and physio sessions. But last week we've been putting through some 10-minute or short videos to do with safety exercise, which are really good, that Hammer's been doing in his home gym. One in particular though, I've got here ahead of what I'm saying here, where it's teaching Steve how to, if he falls, how to roll over onto his stomach, and because normally when they fall they end up on their back, but to roll over onto his stomach and then pull himself up. He can do it, but it's not, with these circumstances, it's not normal circumstances. And so sometimes the brain to body doesn't register properly, and it can be a lot slower than normal, a lot slower than you or I experience. And so the other night at home, I had an experience which wasn't pleasant. And I'm not telling you this for sympathy or anything else. I'm just telling you because there's people out there I know who are listening to this who are going through similar, if not worse, experiences. And if they see everything we do as being positive and working, they'll think, oh, well, what am I doing wrong? But I just want you to know that things can go wrong. And so what happened is he was emphasizing on something. He's Mr. Fix-It, always has been Mr. Fix-It, and there was something wrong in our car that I was going to get fixed. I'd already seen to, and he thought he knew exactly what to do, and he just wants to help, that's all. But he got annoyed. I'd already organised it and it was getting done, but he got annoyed because he didn't think that I was listening, and he went to stand up and lost his balance and fell. And when he fell on the floor, he ended up on his back. So immediately I thought, okay, we're going to put into practice what you have been taught and how you can, because I could have just gone over like normal and pulled him up or helped him up onto the lounge chair. And, that's what I've been doing. But I have very, very sore shoulders. I'm in a lot of pain at the moment because I have been having to do this a lot more. And so I'm trying to protect me so that I'm there more for him at chronic times. So if you can understand all that. Anyway, so I was trying to get him to roll onto his stomach and get up on all fours and crawl to his seat, as you will see in that video. For some reason, this part to the body, it just, the knees could not come up. He could get up on his arms and then he'd fall on his side and he couldn't get back onto his knees and get up. So I left it for a while and said, okay, try again. We tried and tried and tried, to the point where I realised that he was tired. It was at night time. He'd had his dinner and he was tired. And because he was tired, it wasn't working and it wasn't going to work. And so I got to the point where I thought, no, I'm just going to help you get up. So when I went to help him get up, because he was tired, his body was motionless, so he couldn't help me to help him like we normally do. So he couldn't even lever himself as I was helping him onto his chair. So I was stuck. And so thankfully I could call my son-in-law and my grandson, who lived just nearby, and they came straight away and helped me pick him up. Why I'm emphasising this is that it's all very well to know all these things, and it's great, and we can put them into practice as much as possible. But there are circumstances where it's not going to work, and I probably shouldn't have pushed it as much until the point where he was so tired that then he was effortless. So I'm just sort of putting it out there because I know that it's stressful for both parties, for myself as his carer trying to get him up onto the chair, and for himself, and knowing he was so tired that it was just useless even trying now. So I just wanted to push that through. Thanks, folks.
Again, away you go. Come, go that way. Yeah, that's it. Brilliant. 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 Find one leg up now, that's good. Now you have to get, yes! Keep your hand there and you got to push up from there. I know you will. Next thing you do, if you see yourself in this position, firstly we need to maybe look for some furniture that's close by, and then we crawl. We do the crawl over to, we do a bear crawl over to the couch. Where you go, do a bear crawl. A bear crawl. Yep, brilliant. Bear crawl over, and then see if you can use the assistance of a couch. Well done, and grab a seat. And have a rest. Down the other end, and drink this. Man, wait. We're going to do this. We're going to see if there's some more beer for it. Fantastic.
Up, down, 2 more. Good. Alright, stay there. Come up on the step again. Up on the step. Up. Step up.
I left.
Yeah. Now, stay facing the wind, out the window. This leg, step down. And back up. Just got out the way. And down. Get your motion. Yeah, that's right. And down. Good.
We can actually do this tomorrow.
Yeah, so this would be good. I like these ones.
Okay, I love that.
What I guess we're fighting against is a trunk that's doing that. So
Yes.
the more if we can get him stepping the right way and make one foot move, you're less likely to do this. If you can see when we got really wide, he's stuck going, I can't actually
That's right.
lift up this leg because I'm all stuck over here,
Yep.
so can't go.
Yep.
All right, step down again. No, the other way. This way. Hang on.
Toes.
This way. Step down this way. There you go. Here. And now, hang on. Stop. Hey, hang on. I'm going to move this step out of the way. So we do the one again, where we're going to go up and down. Exactly like that. Off you go. Good. Nice. Oh, hang on. Slow, remember. Up. And down. Up. And down. Good. Two more, if you can. Nice. All right, have a rest. That wasn't bad. We're going to go and lay down and do some other stuff laying down. Yeah, we won't do that yet. Don't turn around, that's when I fall over. This one, out, left out. Right, stop. Right out. Out. Bit further. That's hard. Alright, don't worry, stop there. Right in. Left in. Good. Right out. Good. Left out. Nice. In. And in. Right together.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Nambour Pools, all of the YouTubers following Steve and Ginny. How are we today, mate?
Excellent. I've done a complete tour. And what? Leg raises on both arms. It's just really, really good.
Yeah, we got some advice from Adam during the week about some stabilisation and standing in the middle of the pool and just trying to get really, really balanced. And we tried that today, and he was actually able to hold for about 30 seconds, and he did really, really well. Nice and smooth. That's all we're looking for. Now backwards. Right here and backwards. And three, try and stabilise. And just balance. Just balance. Another thing, just balance. Face that. 30 seconds, keep balance. Keep balance. Let's get to 30 seconds. That's it. Hold. Hold on. That was 30 seconds. So holding on with your left hand. That's it. Now let's open up our shoulders. No, your right hand now. Going to use your right hand. Lift it up. 5. Good. And touch. Back. And then up. No, just with one hand at the moment. Just your right. I'm going to do 5. Good. Down. Touch. Up. 2. Down. Up. 3. Down. Up. 4. Down. And up. 5. Well done. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to hold with our right. And we're going to go with our left. Good. 1. Excellent. Up. 2. Good stuff. Up. 3. 4. Up. 5. Excellent. Now we're going to hold and we're going to do some knee raises. Do some knee raises. 1. Going to do 20. 2. Down to 9. Down to 10. Down to 11. Now please rest. Use your right leg. 5. Use that leg. Good. And 6. And 7. Now both legs together, marching. 1. 2. Good. Down the right leg. Well done. Down the left leg. Down right leg. Down left leg. Don't rush it, please. Right leg. You've got to activate the brain to the legs. And then 5 more. You count. 1, 2, 3. What are we up to? 4. 3, 4.
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
One more. Beautiful. And then we've got one walk back there. Now we're going to we're going to turn around, come back and move. Turn to the left. You did 30 seconds just stabilising and balancing in the pool. That's really good. And then we'll get to the stage where we're going. That's our goal. That's right. Okay, they'll come back in there. Let's slowly walk out. Trying to get you nice and warm. It's always, the head sort of always tries to drift back a little bit, but we're trying to do our best to keep his head forward. Did lots of walking today, just continue our work with our even strides. We try not to go as long as we used to because it just becomes a fatigue factor, and I certainly don't want my mate to go home and be wrecked for the rest of the day. So yeah, we come in for short bursts. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. We come in for some short bursts, and he's just doing really, really well. We're not going to stop. We've got a gym session this week also, and we've also got back to Adam on Thursday for some lessons with movement. So how are you feeling?
100%.
Good on you. All right, well that's us leaving Nambour Pools. Have a great day.
I live it. It's great.
Every day's a great day. See ya.
You know that I lie when I say that I'm fine, 'cause you know me like that. You know me better than anyone I know. And you know I need space, a little time for myself when I'm stressed and upset. You know me better than anyone I know. Darling, we have been to hell and back. That's how I know this is forever.